Welcome to the Young CEO Mastermind Call. I'm your host. My name is Andre Kennedy, aka Free Play Dre. Back at you guys with some more educational financial content. So we teaching you basically how to run up a bag, right? You guys that have been following me have seen the come up, have seen the journey, have seen, me having zero and no credit and being down bad to now having over $150,000 worth of credit capital, multiple investments such as real estate, rental cars, and even an online platform. And we've been helping thousands and thousands of people help build leverage, fix their credit. Okay, so with that being said, long story short, my name is Andre Kennedy, 29. Wow, I was about to say I'm 29, bro. I'm 30 years old. And I'll be actually 31 this December. So, with that being said, I've experienced a lot of things while using my credit to make money, and I'm just here to help you guys do the same. So, with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe on the video, so that you get more content just like this. Now, what we're going to talk about today, and I'm gonna go and share my screen because I want to show you guys. I'm gonna, just be real with you guys. I'm gonna show you guys a lot of, kind of the backstory of what's been happening as of lately because I just made a lot of financial decisions and I've invested a lot of the bank's money. Okay, but that money will bring me a significant return. So, a couple of the things that I've invested in lately, I'm going to talk about in this video, but stay tuned for the end because you're in for a surprise. Okay, so the topic for today is how to use your credit to make money. Now number one, bro, I've been doing rental cars since Turo existed. Okay, so we're gonna get a little bit into the backstory of how I've been doing rental cars and how this can be beneficial to you if you are building and wanting to leverage your credit to make money. Okay, so during my process of becoming an entrepreneur, I started a business endeavor where I was renting cars out to individuals. Okay, now I went and I did Turo and I also did private sales or private rentals. And private rentals is a very very risky business. So if you're going to do private rentals, make sure it's either a lower end car or make sure you don't mind if it was to get into an accident, because you'll be able to recoup your investment from insurance payment. So if that's your end goal, or if that's what you're looking to use as your safety net, then that is an alternative. But if you're going to use private rentals, definitely do lower end cars. Okay. So, anyways, the I'm going to tell you guys the best way to actually find vehicles that you can either rent out to other individuals or you can relist and sell for profit. Okay, so during my endeavors of finding vehicles, I've tried Facebook Marketplace. I've tried OfferUp when that was popular. I've tried many different avenues to try and purchase vehicles. Okay. So I've learned a lot from all these different avenues. But what I will tell you is the best way to find vehicles in 2024 and will be in 2025. And because of this method, I will never go to a dealership ever again in my life. You can literally go to a local auction. Okay. You can go to a local auction and you can pick up cars that dealers can't sell, vehicles that have been repoed, vehicles that have been brought in from out of state. And there's so many different reasons why this auction gets a hold of these vehicles. But you can get these vehicles for literally half the value of these cars because it's a bidding war and it starts at the lowest amount that you're willing to pay for that vehicle. And then it goes up based on who's going to compete and who's going to bid on that vehicle if they're interested. Okay. And the highest bidder gets the vehicle. Okay. So that is one of the best ways to go out and acquire new vehicles that you can then resell for a profit or you can rent out to another individual. Sorry for the train background. So, but anyway, talking about how to acquire cars. So I'm going to show you guys a recent experience real quickly because I want you guys to see what I was able to do at this auction, kind of get a idea of what an auction actually is. So let's go to here real quick, and this is actually a video where I was in. Let me go back a second. So I was actually in the auction. So they run the cars through this garage, and basically they'll park for a moment and they'll open up the hood. The car will be running. So if it's running, you can hear any ticking, anything of that sort. But these cars are being auctioned off, and you'll hear him auctioning this car off in the background. He's actually the person that is conducting the sale of this vehicle. So I'm going to hit play here. And you can see the other cars are also lined up right behind this vehicle because there's multiple cars in this line that are going to be auctioned off. Okay, you can see two right there, and then they're all wrapped around this building here. And you can see how many people were there. You can see how many people I had to bid against. But I ended up coming out of that endeavor with 5 vehicles. I'm going to show you what they all look like here. So I posted this also in our group chat, of course, so that my team can see. But I was able to get this one. This was a Lincoln. I believe this was a '09. Very high miles, but this was for a friend of mine. So I had purchased this for 1,800. This one I had purchased as well, the Chevy Cruze, only 98,000 miles. Very good deal. I'll rent that one on Turo. This one I got fairly cheap. It was a 2009 Kia, low mile 66,000. This one only had 56,000. It was a 2010, fairly low miles. All it needs is a little wipe down and it's going to be shining. And this was my best buy by far. This one I'll be listing as a rental as well. This was a Hyundai Elantra 2013, and I got this for fairly cheap as well. So altogether, I probably spent about 10,000 on simply vehicles. Okay, 2 of which I'll rent out. The other one's already being paid for, and these 2 will probably be sold for profit. Another thing that you can use your credit for to make money, and this fits in similar to the vehicle category, but this is another investment that I made as of recently. So let me start from the beginning so you guys can see. But I'm going to walk you through this food truck that I purchased not too long ago. I'm going to skip past some of this. And I'm going to go to the end where we show the inside. So yeah, so that was another recent investment that we decided to make in regards to vehicles since we were on the topic, right? But that is one of the number one ways to make money is to purchase these vehicles at a very discount. You make the money when you buy, right? So if you guys are going to these different auctions, if you guys are going to look and seek to purchase a car that you intend to either rent out to another individual or to resell for a profit, there's a lot that you need to know. And there's a lot of money to be made. Okay. But that was number one, basically how to make money using your credit. So I was able to purchase those 5 vehicles by liquidating my credit card, which then will be paid back from the sale of these vehicles and also the consistent rental income that these vehicles will make. Once the balance is paid off, of course, everything else is profit after that. So this was a good little come up, about 10 grand for about 5 cars. Can't really beat that. Okay, so I also wanted to introduce you guys to real estate auctions as well. Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys are familiar, but just like the rental car auction or vehicle auction, where you can turn those into rental cars, there's also property auctions. Okay, and their auctions are based off of houses that have 2 years worth of back taxes owed. Okay, so if your house is on owed taxes for 2 years, your house is going to go up for sale during the tax sale event, which is held usually once per year. Okay, and that's very important because if you guys are getting acquired funding, right, business credit, aka, you will be able to purchase properties, right? Me and a partner were able to go to this auction and pick up a property for $6,500. Okay. So if you are able to get a $10,000 credit limit, what is stopping you from going to an auction, picking up a property for 6,500, taking the rest of your credit limit, the 10,000, and go ahead and fix up the property to the point where you can then rent that property out. And guess what? That rental income will pay back the credit card, and everything else after that begins to be profit. Okay. So you guys are understanding a concept here where we are using the bank's money to acquire assets that are going to pay us every single month, or we can immediately flip and resell that asset to then pay back the balance on the credit card and keep the remainder of the profit. Okay. Multiple ways to make money in this business. Okay. And last but not least, the third way that I would say that you guys can start making money in 2024 to really run up a bag is mentorship classes. Okay. Now with e-commerce, if you can learn a skill, if you can learn how to code, if you can learn how to, create an app, if you can learn how to do singing lessons, music lessons, virtual lessons that you can do online where you can teach somebody how to do something. You can become an educator in something, and you can make a lot of money with digital products, with online ebooks, courses, etc. Okay, your knowledge, your expertise, people will pay for. Okay, and that's what I have created here at Dazzlu.com. We created a platform where I have built a course, I have built ebooks, I have built all the digital educational products that you will need to learn about credit repair, credit building, and credit leveraging to make money. Everything that you need to know is packaged in our mentorship program at Dazzlu.com, which is down here in the corner. You'll see that down there. But if you guys go to Dazzlu.com, you guys will be able to become a partner with myself on some of these business adventures that I go on. Okay. I'm always dropping those, as you've seen, videos and updates of what's going on and showing my team how I'm investing my money so that they can mimic and they can copy and they can implement the same different strategies that I'm utilizing to make money. And they can now adapt those methods into their lifestyle to make them more wealthy. Okay. So I want you guys to tap into our mentorship program. Link will be in the description below. And once again, if you guys got some value, if you guys got some information, if you guys were able to take something from today and run with it, and make sure you drop a like on this video and leave a comment. I'm all in because you can really run up your credit. You can go all in on these cars, on these houses, or on a mentorship type deal with myself, and we can run up a bag together. So with that being said, hit me up, man. My DM is flooded, but I'm gonna get to you as soon as possible. And I'm out.